Checking in the baddest brand in the land for the best sports media content. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm here with the legendary elder Leon Muhammad, my fellow Leon. We were just talking about last time I saw you was in New Orleans for Regis Prograis fight in July. So September 28th in LA, you got Errol Spence Jr. The Truth versus Showtime Sean Porter. And so the narrative to me right now is that, you know, Spence is a better boxer. Sean Porter has to be a dog. He has to rough Errol Spencer, make him uncomfortable. But really, to me, what I'm seeing online, you know, on the YouTubes and the social media, the fans, nobody is really giving Porter a shot. They just don't see him winning the fight because they feel like he can't outbox him, and Errol is a much bigger dog. So, I mean, what is your reflect on that fight a little bit from your boxing mind?
You think Errol Spence is gonna be sober enough to fight? Because he's always fucking drunk. Listen, Errol Spence can't spell this fight. He just at the right time. And first of all, talking about he won't call. Let me tell you something. He don't want call. Get in your fucking car, go to Bob and sign the contract. Al Heyman can't stop it. Under the Muhammad Ali Act, you can fight Crawford, you just got to pay Heyman and his crew under the contract. So when I said to you, he don't want Crawford. He want what's there. And Sean Porter, let me tell you something. Sean Porter can fight. He was in our gym. He was in Devin's gym, the Hit Factory. When he was at the Hit Factory. Sean Porter would have beat some of the old timers because he's always there. Right. If the old timers didn't get Sean Porter from 1 to 6 or 7, he would get them because they'd be tired from his association. But he's a busy fighter. Everybody's picking Errol Spence. Errol Spence ain't that bright and he ain't that good. He's, to be tall he is, he's not a devastating puncher like Tommy was. And if you see Tommy, them guys, all them guys before Donald Curry, they would have froze Errol Spence.
Why do you think people see Errol Spence as so special more than even a Terrence Crawford? If Terrence Crawford is special, I mean, why do you think that Errol gets that much more?
But let me say this: I'm not an Errol Spence fan. I'm not a PBC fan. But Sam Watson is my guy and his sons. And I love Miss Brown and her husband. But what I will say, he's not what people think he is. First of all, he fought a washed up kid out of DC, Peterson, 2-time former champion. They was able to sell it because he was 2-time former world champion. They was able to sell it. But who have he fought other than Kell Brooks?
Let me ask you a question on
And he showed up for Kell Brooks, but Kell Brooks was already the champion. He was already beat up in one eye from Sean Porter. He just out-hustled Sean and got the title because they was in England.
So I want to ask you a question. What's more important? Who you beat or the titles you won? Because say, for example, you beat, because a lot of people, because I'm going with I know where the comments is going to go on these videos. So people are going to say that Terrence Crawford has been undisputed at a weight class, but the opponents he fought weren't a Kell Brook. Ndongo is not a Kell Brook, for example.
Okay, let me say this. He must be something. The rating people put him there. He must be something. See, these people be talking. Half of them don't know a goddamn left hook from a fish hook. The left one never been in the gym. See, I'm speaking not only from a Hall of Fame standpoint. I didn't get to the Hall of Fame.
Give me your credentials, because they might not know.
I'm the legendary Leon Muhammad. Hall of Famer, 53 years of boxing. With Ali for 30 years, with Michael Spence, with Joe Frazier, Prince Charles Williams, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, Tim Witherspoon. I advise 8 former world champions. See, I know this business. Y'all just speculating what you see. But when you get inside the room, plus I was a fighter in the 50s and the 60s. So I understand that they don't know. They're going off of what they think. First of all, Errol Spence ain't what y'all think he is. If Ray Robinson can lose, if Joe Frazier can lose, Ali lost, Larry Holmes lost, Tyson lost, why can't Errol Spence lose? What's so special about Errol Spence he can't lose? on any given night. The great Ray Robinson lost. You don't come no sweeter than that at 40, 47, and 60. You come no sweeter than that. So why the boxing public think Errol Spence can't lose? He's nowhere near in the shoes of Ali and Ray Leonard. They lost. Marvin Hagler lost, great as he was. Tommy Hearns lost. So why can't this guy lose? That's what I don't understand the public. See, they don't know. They think they know. Half of them don't know the left hook from the goddamn official.
So when I hear about the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight, it's always, it's not size, because some people do think, like in the Mikey fight, that's not maybe not a good comparison, but Errol outpointed him, so he showed he can box. But I guess the edge always goes to Errol for some reason because of the size. I think more than anything.
Errol is no bigger than Tommy and Ray and all of them was. Errol Spence just at the right time, and you look at it. He's only fighting Al Heyman fighters. Come on, man. He ain't stepping out of the box. When you step out of the box in this business, you get some surprises. As long as you're in that box, he don't want to. He'd have been for Crawford if Crawford was with Heyman. See, he don't want to do the fight. If he wanted to fight, sign the contract under Muhammad Ali Act. Can't nobody stop him.
So we talking boxing. I love this. And Andy Ruiz,
Hall of Famer, the country boy from Dothan, Alabama. Y'all support this young brother here. He's doing positive things. I'm glad he's taking things, and he ain't on the corner shit selling that poison. He's trying to make a buck, take care of his family like everybody else. Y'all strive and support this brother, man. We gotta support these young children. We can't worry about our nieces and nephews, put them in position. We gotta support all the kids, all the young brothers and sisters in the community. Y'all support this guy, man.
And we gotta support you, because you holding so much history that people don't know about. And it's like in our own families, right? As the elders get older, we owe it to them to get them gems out of them and spread and keep it going, because you've seen so much in this game.
And I always drop this. You young children, stay focused, get good grades, go to college. And you young mothers, make sure your kids get a good education and do the right thing, because they are the future. I may be going on, but they are the future. And we have to stretch education, good health, and we have to make sure the young brothers and sisters younger than you get what they deserve, a good education, so they can go to the next level. Because you might have a kid want to come after you when you're ready to step down and pass this on. So like you just said, you got to get all the wisdom from each other.
Right. Leon.